Hey guys, my name's Keyan Houshmand, and in today's video we're going to be checking out the Horizon Devices Flux Echo pedal. Let's have a look. So for anyone who doesn't know who Horizon Devices are, they are a company that was founded by Misha Mansour, Periphery and a couple of his buddies to bring us, the new modern metal guitar players, or just modern guitar players in general, really fun and really cool pedals. They started off with the Precision Drive, which is basically their answer to a modern metal guitar player's overdrive pedal that a lot of people really like. And then they went to the Apex Preamp, which is basically just a preamp box that just got you gent in one click. It was very cool. And their latest and greatest is their Flux Echo, which they say is basically ambience in a box, and I agree with them. It's basically a delay and a reverb in the one box. Now obviously if you're actually using this with a real pedal board, with a real guitar amp and a real cab, it's probably easier to use the pedal, but I'm using it with my interface and I'm using guitar sims to run the pedal, so it's a little bit different and it was a little bit difficult to get it going, but once I figured it out, it was easy breezy. And I'll show you guys how to get all that stuff going with your own interface as well. So now I'll go into the unboxing experience of the pedal so you guys know what to expect when you open it up for yourself if you do get one. But before we do that, if you guys like this video at any time, please feel free to leave a like and a comment on anything you see or hear. And if you want to see more of this stuff, definitely think about subscribing. If you guys want to support me directly, definitely check out my Patreon. I will have tabs and stems and DIs for the demo song that you heard just before. I do that for all the demo songs that I make for videos like this. And if you want to support me even more, definitely check out the affiliate links that I have in my description. That just shows all the gear that I use at any given time. There's Sweetwater affiliate links in there, so definitely check them out as well. But enough rambling, let's get into the actual pedal. So here it is, the Horizon Devices Flux Echo. Now straight away, just by looking at the packaging, you can tell that it's really nice, really sleek, really modern looking, and it's something that I really enjoy because it really matches with the company image. You know, Horizon Devices being a relatively new company, and the whole nature of the Flux Echo and everything is just a really nice touch. If you've ever unboxed an iPhone, the experience is very similar because it has this slide top here, sliding the top off. Awesome. So right there you get that protective mesh as well that kind of protects the pedal from moving in and around the box, which is really nice. Taking this out, and there it is. So that's the Horizon Devices Flux Echo pedal in the flesh. I'll just take it out quickly now and show you guys, but before I do that, we'll just see what else is in the box. Just a little pamphlet. I guess it's just like describing the pedal. Yep, I'll get through that in a sec. And a sticker. So if you guys are into stickers, you get a sticker as well. So here it is, the Horizon Devices Flux Echo outside the box, looking really nice and sleek. Before we get into what all the knobs and stuff do, let's just turn around the back because there's a really nice message from the guys at Horizon Devices. It says, "Your pedal is the result of over a year of design, revision and precious community feedback. Without you, this pedal would not exist. We hope your Flux Echo becomes an essential part of your tone like it has for us. Thank you for being a part of the community and helping us do what we love. Sincerely, the Horizon Devices team." So that's actually true. I do remember that when they were first like designing or coming up with this pedal, they did send out like community feedback surveys and stuff where guys could pretty much fill it out and ask what they would like for the pedal, what price range they would want it to be in and stuff like that. I did that survey and this is the result. So now going on to the actual knobs of the Flux Echo, as you can see on the top left here, we have a mix knob, which generally just controls how much of the Flux Echo you want to be going into your tone. So if you want it to be really washed out, you turn it all the way up here. If you want it to be a little bit more minimalistic, you turn it to maybe somewhere around here. I noticed that it starts getting like 50 wet, 50 dry around here, depending on your setup. That was in my setup with the interface, which I'll get into in a little bit. On the top right here, you have a tone knob, which basically just controls how bright the pedal is. So if you want it to be really dulled out, the repeats to be really dull and stuff like that, you turn it down. If you want it to be almost like a one-to-one representation of what you put into the pedal, you turn it up really bright all the way up here. And then this middle switch here, this three-way switch, top, middle and down, is basically the magic of the whole pedal. These are the three different reverb and delay modes within the actual pedal. So in the middle position where it is now, it's a nice warm ambient reverb with clean analog delay repeats. In the up position, it's a lightly modulated reverb with a smooth reverse delay. And then on the bottom position, it's a shimmer reverb with a tape style echo. So there's so much versatility within this one pedal. You can have three different types of delays, three different types of reverbs, and they all really match together really nicely. And then these two knobs here are the reverb decay knobs and the delay feedback knob. So this knob here basically sets how much reverb you want, and this one just sets how much of a feedback you want the delay to give. Although when you turn each one of these off, it doesn't turn it off completely. You can't turn a delay or reverb off separately. And then these two switches on the bottom at face value are the tap tempo, so you can set the tempo with this one, and then you can just turn the pedal on and off with this. However, if you hold this one down, it keeps your reverb and delay patterns going for an unlimited amount of time until you lift your foot off. And then this is the complete opposite. If you hold this down, it will just stop all delay and all reverb tails, and then when you lift it off, it will kick back in. Another really nice feature of this pedal is the stereo in and out, so if you wanted to run a stereo rig through this pedal, you can definitely do that. So now what I'll do is I'll quickly show you guys how I'm routing this and how I'm using it with my interface, so you guys can see how to connect it to your own DAW if you were to get a pedal like this. And then I'm just going to sit there and play through it. I'm not going to be sitting there talking to you guys while I'm doing it. I won't be talking much. I'm literally just going to sit there. You'll see me twist some knobs and stuff like that. I don't want to get in the way of it too much. I just kind of want to get in the zone, get in with the pedal, and just kind of sit there and play with it. So this here is my setup. So at any given time on any video that you see coming from me, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube, this is my setup and this is what my guitar goes into. So I'll quickly explain it and how the Flux Echo fits in all of it. So straight away, it's just my guitar going straight into this tuner pedal right here, which then goes into my DI box, which then goes into input 2 of the Focusrite 4i4. So in layman's terms, my guitar is just going into input 2 of the Focusrite, pretty straightforward. On the back of my Focusrite interface here, there's 4 outputs. 2 of them are being used for my monitors, so my left and right speaker, which means I have 2 left. So output 3 of my interface, which is on the back, goes into the input of my Flux Echo, and then the output of the Flux Echo is going back into the interface over here. So in layman's terms, my guitar sims, whenever I'm playing with clean tones or whatever, that's going straight into the pedal and then it's coming back out into the interface. So if you do have a reverb pedal or something like that, you just need to make sure that in your DAW, whether it's like FL Studio or Ableton or Cubase, you just need to make sure that whatever mixer track that your guitar or whatever it is going through, it's being outputted to whatever output is on the back of the interface, which is going into the input of the pedal. So in the DAW that I'm using, which is FL Studio, I make sure that whatever mixer track my guitar is going through, that it is being outputted not to my speakers, but to the actual output 3 instead of 1 and 2. So output 1 and 2 are my speakers, but I'm making sure that my guitar track is going to output 3, which is the pedal. So now that I've kind of explained how this is all working, let's just get into some tones with the Flux Echo. So final thoughts on the pedal. I really enjoy the concept of the pedal. I really like how it's basically ambience in a box, where it's delay and reverb in the same box. However, one thing I personally don't like that much is how you can't turn either on or off. But I do understand it from a business standpoint, because that's just having heaps of functionality in an already pretty cheap reverb box. Just for a little comparison, Mark Holcomb, who is also in Periphery, he has a signature pedal with Seymour Duncan called the Dark Sun. It's basically almost the same thing. It's a little bit bigger, it has a little bit more functionality, but it is double the price. But with that, you do get to set your individual reverb and your individual delay, and you do get MIDI functionality and stuff like that. So you do get what you pay for. However, at the end of the day, if you just want nice and easy ambience in a box, exactly what this pedal is marketed to do, it will do just that, and it will do it very, very well. If you have a real amp and cab and you're looking for something that will give you nice reverb and delay trails, this is definitely a no-brainer. If you have an interface, you might need to think about if it's worth purchasing or not. For me, I just wanted something that was really nice and easy to plug into my computer and get some really nice ambient tones for my songs and stuff like that, so this serves me really, really well. But I guess I'll leave it there. So if you guys like this video at any time and you guys like the Horizon Devices Flux Echo, please consider leaving a like and a comment on anything you saw or heard. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely think about subscribing. And again, if you guys want to support me directly, definitely consider checking out my Patreon, links for that in the description, as well as all the affiliate links for all the gear that I use. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.